Now to Raymond, which also declared numbers. M. Shiv Kumar has joined in to talk about that company. That's one's up 2.25%. Operating numbers look pretty okay and better than expected. Shiv Kumar, good morning. Let's start with the bottom line performance, because your EBIT level performance is lower in textiles and there's an EBIT loss in the garments business. Can you take us through when you will see meaningful recovery in these bottom line metrics?
Good morning, Udyan. Nice to be back after a long time. Let me first summarize to you how the results have panned out during the quarter and for the year. So we have been, the last 3 years have been pursuing the path of growth aggressively and made significant investments in infrastructure and increased the retail presence, including in human resources. But since the last one quarter, there's been, GDP has been slowing, inflation in excess of 10%, high interest rates. All of it resulted in discretionary spends contracting, resulting in fall in consumer demand. And this coupled with depreciating rupee and high wool prices, we are paying 2 years back 400 rupees per kg for the kind of microns that we were buying. Today it is 700 rupees per kg. Coupled with strong Australian dollar necessitated us to pull back a little from a brand investment perspective. So the sale in the fabric side of the business, which is Raymond Textile, both the volume and the average sales price have more or less been stagnant in this year, barring the two new things that we introduced, which is Combo Pack and the Maker brand, which has significantly increased the volume by more than 5.6 million meters. Combo Pack is about 80-90 crore brand, and Makers is about 100 crore brand in the last 2 to 3 years time. Within a 2 to 3 year period horizon, we've been able to introduce this brand. And when you look at the cost side, there's a huge inflation. With huge inflation, there is increase in power and utility cost, increase in the material cost. All of it resulted in some amount of drain from a textile perspective, including we had to shift certain part of our manufacturing plants, as we did 2 years back, Mumbai to Jalgaon, which is involving 7 million meters, so the capacity could not be fully utilized. All of it resulted in decline in profitability. If you go to the apparel segment, it has been a very bad year for apparel, and we had to resort to huge discount sales to liquidate excess inventories, resulted in erosion of margins, and that has been a complete washout during the year, but we hope that things will completely change in the coming financial year. We also made a lot of changes in the channel mix to reach the consumer, which had some effect, and it had some transition issues, but all of it has now been resolved. Raymond Premium brand, which we introduced 2 years back, in a matter of about 3 years, we are now 125 crore rupee brand, in terms of our sales and all. Going forward, this brand will be positioned to take on the competing brands. Garmenting segment, which is mainly, our company called Silver Spark, has been doing very well with a very healthy order book, and good amount of dollar appreciation has brought in good amount of turnover and profitability as well.
What about the apparel segment turnaround, Shiv Kumar? Do you see that happening? Any early signs of that, or will that continue to be a drag this year?
No, financial year 14, we definitely expect much better period. And financial year 13 is not literally comparable. It's a year of consolidation for us, and we concentrated because of huge inventories, and one season haven't performed to our expectation, that is autumn into 11, has resulted in a lot of problems in terms of huge inventories. So we can say that this financial year 12-13 for many of our businesses is a year of consolidation with focus on liquidity, profitability and growth. Besides improving operational efficiency through supply chain initiatives, cost rationalization and consolidation of back-end infrastructure across all brands. These will give, and our investment in brand building, which will continue now, which was pulled back a little last year, along with retail expansion, and we also will do a lot of things to enhance consumer experience, will provide us with a platform to look for better times ahead.
Sure. What about any updates on the Thane land sale? Do you think in FY14 you'll be able to unlock any value from real estate?
Yeah, we have initiated, now we have a full-fledged real estate team in place. I must say land is one thing, when you wait for a long time, the gain is also immense. So, waiting is painful, but when you look at pain versus gain, and all this year, whatever we have been doing to make the entire parcel of land contiguous will give us the rich dividends going forward. The land, anytime, if you look at 145 acres of land with some schools and all, you take it out, the value is upwards of 3,000 to 4,000 crores at this juncture, and when you do develop certain part of the parcel of land, the value can be immense.
But do you think you'll be able to monetize some value in FY14?
See, it is going to be, through a combination of some we will develop through in-house, some we will go for joint venture, some we will go for collaboration, some we will get to e-equity partners into it, and we have currently master plan is under preparation. So it's too early for me to say whether this year we'll do it or not. Certainly before next year, it will certainly happen. And one more thing which is very important for this year is, while we showed a PAT in the fourth quarter, so this is about 61 lakhs, is mainly on account of reversal of deferred tax asset provisioning, which, due to rigid accounting standard, we had to do it because it's a concept of virtual certainty, which it's very difficult to come out and say next year whether it will be profitable or not, though we can always say, based on the trends available, that it will be better from quarter 2 onwards. Sure. And so we had to follow a very prudent accounting practice, and that's the reason why we reversed about 30 crores, which is why our profits actually had come down significantly in the fourth quarter. So we ended the year with 28 crores PAT and about 155 crores as against 155 crores last year.
Thanks, Shiv Kumar. Thank you for joining in today. But that's Raymond, up nearly 4% on the back of the communication from the management. Markets have strengthened. Hero Motor